Hello, hello, hello. I have been where many of us have been, and some of us are now, feeling lost and helpless because, as Paul puts it in Romans 7:15, for I do not understand my own actions. I am baffled and bewildered by them. I do not practice what I want to do, but I am doing the very thing I hate and yielding to my human nature, my worldliness, my sinful capacity. The only way we can stop doing what we don't want to do, what we know is wrong to do, what we know is not the right reaction to situations, is through the Holy Spirit working in and through us. Without the power of the Holy Spirit working in me, when I'm made up in my mind to fully serve God, I would have stumbled and stayed fallen. Let us remember, a lot of good and bad start in our minds. Without the power of God, I would have never been able to stop smoking crack. And God heard my sincere prayer to take the taste and the urge away from me, and He led me out of that dark valley of addiction, and I will forever give Him praise and glory for His saving grace, which has helped me through so many situations. His Holy Spirit strengthened me to say no to sleeping around. Yes, I like men and always knew that sex was God ordained within the confines of marriage. Yet I fell victim to the trap of believing it's okay because everyone's doing it. And no, if everyone started jumping off bridges, I wouldn't jump. Yet the devil and society has a way of corrupting everything God designed for good to make it easy to compromise our values to fit the narrative we want for our lives when it goes against what God has designed for us, because the devil hates us and wants us to fail. Not only does he want us to fail in living for God, but then he wants to turn around and put a guilt trip on us so that we won't remember and realize that if we earnestly pray and seek God's forgiveness and His help, we can be redeemed and rescued from the pit we dug for ourselves. God hears and answers prayers. I'm a witness. Then a lot of us want to spin, but God knows my heart. Proverbs 16:2. All the ways of man are clean and innocent in his own eyes, and he may see nothing wrong with his actions. But the Lord weighs and examines the motives and intents of the heart and knows the truth. God knows our beginning from the end. He knows all about the, just get me out of this, Lord, and I'll serve you prayers. And in His grace and mercy, He answers in His time. We forget that God knows all our secrets. And trust me, God knows game, and He don't play games. Although we can fool man, we cannot fool God. When we fully realize that God only wants good for us, and some things we have to go through because of our past actions, we can move forward in His strength and power to get through situations that have come about because we are reaping what we sowed. My prayer today is that we don't get stuck in guilt and shame. Be honest with God and let Him work in our lives for His glory and our good. Don't stay in the valley. Climb the mountains of life holding God's hand and watch Him do amazing things in our life. We have no clue of His goodness and blessings that He has waiting for us if we will just seek Him first, and just as hard as we seek the things of this world, which will not last. Matthew 6:33. But first and most importantly, seek, aim at, strive after His kingdom and His righteousness, His way of doing and being right, the attitude and character of God, and all these things will be given to you also. Just know, God will not be mocked. We reap what we sow, and if we choose not to follow Him, Proverbs 15:10 tells us, there is severe discipline for him who A, turns from the way of righteousness, and he who hates correction will die. The choice is always ours. God gave us the free gift of salvation. Accept it today, because tomorrow is promised to no one. Thank you for your time today. May God continue to bless your life.